It's your man MDJonesy529. Today we're going to talk about how broken MUI is and how I would fix them. And by fix, I mean make him like 2 times better instead of 100 times better like he is right now. Because right now he's absurdly good. And by good, not in a fun way. Like good is in a zony, like boring way. But yeah, let's get into the video. All right. The first thing I want to get into is elevatoring. It's kind of hard to say, but basically this going up and down, and basically it's really hard to track you when you do this, and they do that to MUIs do this to charge key, because like even if you like drag and dash behind them, like they'll still like be going up and be above. It's very hard to track. Sometimes you can hit them with a super to catch them, but it's a lot like going up and down is easy and countering it is very difficult and it's not very consistent. So yeah, I would start out by nerfing elevatoring, and I wouldn't when I say nerfing elevatoring, I don't think I would nerf the actual elevatoring. I would buff like movement to make it easier to catch people who are trying to literally like just trying to avoid fights so they could just charge key. It's very annoying. The trackings is trash, and you get punished really bad for trying to engage. Like aggression against an MUI is especially when they're elevatoring, is very punished or punishable. Dang, the magnetism on that's crazy. Anyways, so yeah, I would definitely nerf elevating in some way, probably by buffing the tracking on the movement or the speed of the movement to get them. Like you should be if someone's like flying up, you should be able to at least like drag and dash and get them pretty consistently, or some kind of mechanic or movement like give us better like dashes like or something like do something to give us movement to catch people who like constantly go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Like it's the most annoying thing. In fact, it's one of the reasons like if you ever watch me play, I never go sparking with my Frieza because like I don't want people doing this to me. This is the most boring thing I've ever like I don't want to fight people running away. I don't want to fight people running away. It's not fun. So yeah, I'd buff movement or something to counter elevatoring. But yeah, one thing that makes MUI strong specifically are these air punches. And if you hit one, like unless they block, like you're gonna get hit with like 5 more if you're fighting a really good MUI. But in the front, if they hold block, like after the first one, it's whatever. But here's the thing, like they can spam this. So like if you start pushing another button, um, you're gonna get hit with this, and if you don't hold circle, you're gonna get hit with another one. So it's pretty good for keeping people away because it knocks them away a good distance. And like I said, you can hit like a bunch of these. And if you get them in the back, you can get like 5 or 6. Like I was able to hit 5. I'm gonna put the clip in right here. But yeah, I was able to hit 5 there, and a good player I think could probably hit 6. But either way, like it's a lot of free damage. It's like confirmed like hits. Like there's no getting out of it once you got it going. So like one thing I would do to stop that is like I'd put a cooldown on the punches and stuff. That's one idea that I got from YouTuber Shromer. In fact, I think a lot of these ideas in this video are going to come from Shromer, like the elevatoring thing, the movement thing that I was talking about a minute ago. That I got that from Shromer. Basically, that idea in my head was, well, I mean, I've experienced it too, but like I watched this video recently and I'm like, yeah, that definitely would help counter MUI. Is to nerf his way of zoning and getting away and stuff is but yeah, that was his idea that I'm putting in here about buffing movement or to nerf elevatoring. Yeah, and same thing with the air punches. Like he suggested like have a cooldown on these because they're very spammable, and I agree. Like there should be a cooldown on these air punches. Oh, and back to Shromer. I just aside in this video, he's I love his videos. He did a State of Sparking Zero. Go watch it. It was great. All right, he's with some other top. He's a top player. He's with other top players talking about the game. Also, like all his videos on like DP rankings were fire. Like he goes in depth. It's great. You should watch all his videos. Like Shromer's doing some fire content right now. Um, I'll probably link him in the description. If you hear anything else that sounds similar to what he say, it's probably because I got it from him. But yeah, on the video, yeah. So yeah, add a freaking delay to the next one. So like, cause that way you can't get hit with like 6 or 5 of these. Um, but yeah, and another thing, this one's probably my idea, but like maybe allow like this to be like, since it's an air punch, not a key punch. Like make this vanishable. Like I kind of like that idea. Um, it probably wouldn't help you because you're going to be dragon dashing a lot towards an MUI anyways. I don't know if I would like. I hate that it hits you through dragon dashes and sparking, but I like they need that like this. I think this is in the anime. I'm pretty sure this air punch. So I don't think they can really take it away from MUI now that they gave it to them. So it kind of needs to go through sparking and um, dragon dashes. But I'll be honest. Like even though I'm not advocating for that nerf that they take away the going through sparking and dragon dashing, and even though I'm against it, um, I wouldn't be mad if they did it because it's annoying. Um, but yeah, but I think vanishing these would be pretty cool. Also, an aside, like I think regular key blast should be vanishable from the back, okay? Because a lot of people are using them now for the combo reset. Obviously take that. I use the combo reset all the time, but take that out of the game. Like just don't reset. Like make the combo timer longer or something, so that way they can't reset you. Anyways, they're always gonna find other resets, but that's one reset they could easily patch out. Anyways. But yeah, that's the air punches. On to the next broken thing. All right, and you knew this one was coming. An auto dodge. Okay, we're gonna talk about auto dodge. So basically, auto dodge is like if I don't press any buttons, I auto dodge any moves that or any rush attacks that the opponent does, whether they be like regular rush attacks or key rush attacks, like like the regular key blast. He'll dodge those. Or he'll dodge the regular punches like this. And I lose key for that. And yeah, it's now why is it broken? Basically, like you can get their back, and all they have to do is not press a button, and you get punished for it. So you could capitalize on an MUI's mistake of like missing their kick, their step in kick that they like to spam. And you can't even punish them because by the time you get to their back and start punching, they turn around and they hit perception. It's very annoying. It's in my opinion, broken. And another thing broken about auto dodge is like if they spam like ultra movement, which is their wild sense, like all I gotta do is not press a button once you like if you vanish the wild sense, you're punished for it because he's just going to turn around. And the way to counter that is to do a heavy, like because heavy attacks work on auto dodge. So like if you just charge your hit a little bit, it'll work. But here's the thing: when you vanish a wild sense, it's really hard to do a heavy quickly. And another thing, like since MUIs know they are aware that heavies work on them, and they're going to be looking out for heavies. They're gonna be more inclined to dodge your heavies than most players. So because they're not pressing any buttons until you do like a heavy, then they'll just tap circle. Like it's not fun to play against. But yeah, so what I would do to nerf auto dodge on MUI is have it only work from the front. And this is another idea I got from Shromer. But have it only work from the front. So that way, if you get their back, you can actually punish them. And if they use Wild Sense and you vanish it and go to hit them, they won't turn around and hit Perception and punish you. Like, if they want to double use Wild Sense, and you can do that for all you Wild Sense spammers out there, if you want to use 4 your skill points to double use Wild Sense, because you can spam it after they vanish, your first one, you can spam it again. Like, if you want to use 4 of them, fine. But I don't think you should auto dodge, turn around, and percept when I vanish your stupid, Wild Sense or whatever. With your, you don't, with your stupid auto dodge or whatever. I hate it so much. It's dumb. Like, you're punished for punishing them. Because you can't punish them. Because the auto dodge. But yeah, another way I would nerf auto dodge is like when you're fighting auto dodge, like it's like you're whiffing. If you're using regular attacks, it's like whiffing, like you're hitting air. And what I would do to nerf that is auto dodge is allow those rush chains to work while you're whiffing. Like, not, I don't want it to work unless you're hitting through their auto dodge, because I feel like it might be very abusable in regular gameplay. I don't know how, if you could use your chains at any time. But yeah, if you're whiffing through them, you should be able to use your rush chains to punish them, because they, theoretically, they're heavy attacks. Not theoretically, they are heavy attacks. So that'd be one way to counter auto dodge if they're not quick enough on the perception or block. So yeah, allow us to use rush chains to punish auto dodge if they're not quick enough on the perception. If you're currently punching through auto dodge. Sparking. So if you ever fought like a zoning MUI, they love their sparking. So they'll get far away from you, charge, turn on their ultra movement, and just like have a grand old time. And if they're far enough away, like they'll even like do the insta spark or whatever. Um, Not fun. And then they just spam the crap out of this. Not the super. They wouldn't use a super probably. Well, I mean, actually they would. They'd use the other super. But yeah, I would definitely like have some changes done to sparking to nerf MUI, because a lot of MUI zoners rely on this a lot. So basically, what I would do is like if they use the insta spark, I would add key sickness, because it was in the old game. Holy crap, he's far away. It was in the old game, and it was great. Like you had to charge all the way up to like a little bit of sparking to get the slow charge key. So key sickness makes you charge key slow, and to get rid of it, you would just charge 5 bars and a little bit of sparking, like that, and then it'd be gone. And that would definitely nerf MUIs, because if they ever end up using their into sparking, now they can't like charge key like they do all the time, like as easily as freely. It'll take them longer, and that'll put them at a disadvantage for people want to throw hands, I guess, and less allow them to like spam supers and key blasts and stuff like that. But yeah, add key sickness back in the game for the insta spark. Um, and again, the insta spark, if you're not aware, is the I can't back down. The where you go from no key bars to sparking mode. Also, another thing, if you guys aren't aware, like in a Vanish War, um, the sparking meter does not go down. Like, I mean, it goes down, but it goes down way slower. It's dumb. Like, sparking mode's pretty strong. Um, it doesn't need to slow down while you're in a Vanish War. Okay, so I would have it decay and then eat bars as you vanish or whatever, like normally. But still have the normal decay while it's eating vanish, vanish things, vanish key normally. But yeah, those are my nerfs I would put to sparking. Okay, and finally, this is kind of related to sparking mode, but I would also, to nerf MUIs, to nerf um, basically like Vanish Wars, I guess you would call them, or I guess Vanishing Assault. I would nerf Vanishing Assault. Um, and basically with Vanishing Assaults are basically you knock them away, and then you get to follow up with triangle or whatever your button is for you. And I would nerf it by if you super counter it, um, you get to redo these all over. Like say there's like 5 for MUI or there's 4 for MUI. It would reset if you super counter once, which sucks. That means they could do 4 more, and if you super counter again, they could do 4 more. It's lame. Okay, so have super counters not reset the vanish strikes. Like if you're in your third one and they super counter, you don't get 4 more. Like you should have 1 more, like normal. Um, that's another way I would nerf MUI. And let's go and like I said, it's kind of related to sparking because in sparking you get a bunch of them. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if say you don't have key to vanish warming, like you'd have to super counter, and that would just keep resetting you, and it sucks. So yeah, have super counters not reset the vanish number of vanishing strikes. And okay, and alternatively, like this is a bonus one. This is a bonus one for y'all. Okay, I think, and I heard this from I think Shromer again. Ding ding ding, Shromer. Have super counters set fight to neutral instead of knocking them back, because that feeds into the zoning that MUIs like to do. Because like once you super counter, you're far away. Like if they don't decide to close the gap, which they usually don't. They want to charge key and go up and stay away and charge key and go to sparking and hit you with a bunch of rush chains. It's pretty lame. It'd be cool. And by neutral is like, okay, say they get a super counter, okay? Say they get a super counter. Instead of knocking you like to Kingdom Kong like that, it would knock them like a little bit away, but like in a way that you both like have options. Like don't do it to where like someone has an advantage, like true neutral where we both have options. Like I can't just like immediately hit you with one of these and keep you away. Um, yeah, have super counters set people to neutral instead of going into a super counter war or whatever. Um, or a vanish war. It's like super counters should end the engagement and go to neutral, kind of like revenge counters are now. But yeah, so basically that's the video. Um, and yeah, that's how I would nerf MUI to only make them 2 times better than everybody else instead of a million times. If you like the video and whatnot. Go watch Demonjoee's most recent video on MUI, and that'll basically tell you all you need to know about MUIs. And on the auto dodge thing, I'd like to say I like those changes to be applied to freaking what's his name, Whis as well, because he's got that auto dodge bullcrap. It's not as bad on Whis because he doesn't have like wild sense, because like that's one of the things that irks me a lot about MUI is like I can't counter his wild sense. It's so lame because he can just auto dodge. I can, but it's like difficult. And it shouldn't be that difficult. But yeah, that's the video. If you want me to do a video on something else, let me know. Let me know your thoughts, guys. And MD Jonesy 529 out.